Kimbo na Tatanzambia Mazulu Kimfumu Kyakuyisa. It's me, Mikhael, brothers and sisters. I'm here in front of you, humbled, and I will want to give you some, some secrets, some insights. Everyone knows that they shut down almost my channel for 3 weeks. I received 2 more strikes, and they're like, oh, don't share don't share things, specific things about the pandemic. I mean, okay, I understand. We have to be smarter if we give some different kinds of news, but all this shows us in which kind of positions we are in now. First of all, brothers and sisters, we have to know that in the scriptures it's written that Satan wants to give all his children his sign, his mark, the mark of the beast. I was very surprised in the time that I was talking about the Star of Alvar, about the sign of the Most High, Revelation 7:3. That some people misunderstood this message and they thought, well, now they can come with the Star of David and or other stars where you put African flags into it, and then they mean, oh yeah, this is now what Mikhael means, because it's Mikhael and he wants to show off. I can also come with my sign, whatever, and show that this used to be the sign for salvation, or etc., etc. The thing is, what they misunderstood is that the mark of the beast is spiritual. We are living in we have a spiritual fight. This is not a physical fight that we fight. We are fighting a spiritual fight. And this spiritual fight, you have to fight spiritual. So the sign of the Most High is also spiritual, okay? You are not Yisolele or a Bantu by flesh, but in spirit and in truth. You must be newborn in this. And this is the thing what also will save you. Okay? Not, okay, by saying, yeah, I'm the best, I can keep all the commandments, I'm black, whatever. This won't save you. Okay? But that what will save you is if the Most High recognize you, if he is inside of you, if you are the Most High. Because if you are the Most High, the representative, the son of the Most High, the daughter of the Most High, you automatically are light, salt, a blessing to every nation, to everything that he has created. And you are the omnipotence, you're above everything. And you will keep the commandments automatically. Of course, we are in this world, of course, but we are not from this world. We live in this world, but we are not from this world. We are different. And this are the things that we have to understand. Okay? So Tatanzambi said it very clear. My people will be like the Maleki. They will be like the Maleki in heaven. So Tatanzambi said very clear, they will be like my soldiers, my sons and daughters. When he created man, he said, let us create man. So there were many people, many different kinds of creatures. Gods. Let us gods create human. The Tanzania say the human will become God again. Okay? And brothers and sisters, sometimes people misunderstand me. If, I say, that the Bana Betu will save the world, they will save also other nations. Brothers and sisters, I grew up I have to say clear Nazi Germany. I tell you guys, I suffered here a lot, okay? I had difficulties in this country. I was always under the laws of Germany. I lived under the laws. I had bad times in this country, but it strengthened me. it makes me strong. And the other thing is, the other part, it makes me so strong that I learned so much from them. I took so much from them. I learned so much from them. Because otherwise, they wouldn't come to me and say, let us unite. The white people came to me. They say, let us unite. Why do they not go to Africa and say to those people, let us unite? Because they only pick up some people that they want to work with to use them against their own brethren. The only problem is, if you sell your own brother, why should the person that you have sold your brother to believe in you? And how far do you want to go? Because it's your brother and the other guy is definitely your enemy. So the thing is, I understood and who they are, what they want. This is not contradictory to the Bible. The only thing is, I also know who I am. I also know who we are as saviors. As we are the tree in Romans 11 that carries the whole world. The whole world will recognize who we are. People will be ashamed for all the things that they have done. Now, let us start. Brothers and sisters, let me start with this. My parents, they came to Europe. Poto means the land of the poor. Europe, America, whatever. Everything that goes out of Africa is Poto. Today, they used to see Poto as a place of a place that has everything, that is very nice, cultivated, modern, etc., etc. You know, a place where the Most High lives, a chosen people who used to live in Middle East and whatever. Okay, this is how they used to see their countries, and that's what they have built it. Thor, you know, Thor with the hammer. He's the God of them, with long hairs, looks like Jesus, whatever. Now, my parents, they never wanted to come to Europe. And they didn't come to Europe on their own will. White people, South Africa, Cuba, Russia, America, you know, they used to do war in Africa. Savimbi here, MPLA there, FNLA there. Big wars before that with Nzingambande, Nzinganguvu, Kimpavita, war. Okay, Judah is always at war. Since 1600s, okay, we are always under siege. What happened this time? Our people fled a long time ago, right? To the United States, Brazil, Cuba, Haiti, whatever. But now, we stayed. What must happen? War after war. In Angola, they used to, they had songs that they sang about that they will die at war. Angola should die at war because we had always war. If you have the age of 10, 11, they will give you a gun. Now, go and fight for us. They will come to your houses to take you, your children, your husband, and now they have to go to fight for the government or whatever. You know, this is, you had no time for church. The church mentality the most of it comes from the Congo, because they had the Belgian Congo over there, and they teach them a lot about church and Catholics and all this crap. so that they were manipulated. But in Angola, that's why we are also not so many. If you look how many people we have in Angola, you will laugh, okay? Angolans are not so much. Angola also do not go out of their land, out of their country, okay? We are mostly stay in our countries, like the people in South Africa. So now, what happened? My parents, the war, whatever that we had in Angola, and they had their possibilities, huh? In this time, the only people that had cars and whatever, okay? This is another thing, another story. But they lived good, but they had to go out of the land because of war, because of different kinds of problems in politics and whatever, where my father was into. Yeah, they never wanted to go out. Even the people that had different kinds of difficulties in the country, later when they saw my parents, my father and mother, they used to be like, hey, what do you do here? You know, you live very good. And they understood later, okay? They understood later that the Most High brought them to these countries here, so that we can come here or be born here, learn from the enemy, study them very well, understand even their inner circle, spirituality, you know, occultism, the occult secret of them, and their plans. And today, they know very well that they have to go back. But they know also in the country still today, there are different kinds of things that must change in the country, like healthcare, and also political things must change, etc., etc. But today, you have in our countries, because of this pandemic, etc., you have people getting vaccinated. And I don't want to say too much about that. No, you know normally how bold I am. You know, but we have, you know, France, Macron, he goes to Germany, talks, say that we have to vaccine all Africa. Why do they have such an interest in Africa? You know, they didn't give all the vaccines to people here in Europe. They are not everyone in Europe is vaccinated, but they're going to Angola, and he goes to Angela Merkel here in Germany. They talk to each other. He even took his plan, whatever, to fly to this country here in Germany to talk to each other how they can vaccinate all Africa. All Africa must be vaccinated, not from China, but from Europe, okay? Then they talked to the new president of America, and he was like giving like 5 milliards or 5 millions, whatever, euros, dollars, whatever, so that they can vaccinate people in Angola as well and stuff. Okay, it's easier to vaccinate people in Angola, because of our history. If you see our history, you know, our people, they do not have so much to do with religion and stuff because of the war that we had. Many people in Angola, they're warriors, spirits and whatever. They do not know the background, the religious background, or the occult, the spiritual background after all the things that is happening, okay, after all this vaccination crap and whatever. And now, what happened is that many people do not understand that the Europeans, Americans, Russians, you know, it's about to go down, you know. War is about to come, famine is about to come, hunger, you know, it's about to come, you know, and they know that their time is up. They know that their time is up. They know that they will die. And they do not want to die alone. They do not want to die alone. And because they do not want to die alone, okay, they they want to give us their emblem, their sign, their mark, okay? They want to take us with them. They want to take as much people they can with them to death. And they're so scary that they close borders, that they say you can only go shopping in this and this time, yeah, because they know, hey, there's not so much food no more left, okay? Not everyone should go buy like it used to be before. Not everyone should take drinks and do whatever travel like he wants, because everything must be controlled, because the resources are not that many like we used to think. Okay? There is no, the food resources are not so much. The water resources, we do not have so much. So many different kinds of resources are gone already. Okay? And they want just to control the birth rate and everything, because they, they want to reduce people. They want to reduce the population of the world. And one thing, that's why I talked about them in the beginning. What I will tell you about white people. White people are not our friends. White people are against black people from the beginning. You can see it through all the history. They never accepted us. They never liked us. And it will never happen. So white people are definitely our enemy. Definitely. And of course, not all of them. Of course, the Most High will humble many of them. Of course, will find a way to show them the truth. Okay, He will prove them wrong. He will show them that they are not only wicked, sorcerers, but He will also show them that they are dumb, that they are not klug. They are dumb. They are not intelligent. And to prove them wrong, this is what He is already doing. Yeah. These people will be humbled, ashamed, and they know already what is going on. And Africa is their target place. Africa is their target place. Not only the people, like it always was, but now also the country and the land. Okay? Because they know that this is the final countdown. This is the final countdown. Now, nothing will save us. The only thing that can save us is by going back to our Father that we have worshipped from the beginning. Our ancestors, the customs of our ancestors. This is the only thing that can save us. The custom of our ancestors. And then you will become rich. You will receive your peace. You will receive your land. You will inherit the countries. You will get advantage over our enemy. You will receive wisdom. By our own force, we won't change anything. Nothing will happen. The Most High will change the world through His power, and it's the Spirit of the Most High. Through us, that He will use as vessels. Not by our own power, intellect. No. It is not us that will change the world, but it's the Most High. And those people, they know that the Most High is now about to fight for us. He is now taking place and say, your time is up, Satan. You are fighting humans, but now you will fight me, your creator. And what we have to know is, how can it be that these people are so interested in Africa? Why do they concentrate themselves so much to destroy Africa, or to come over, to take the resources, to enter the African Union, to live down there, to do agriculture there, to buy our seas so that they can have waters, to do, to take our treasures? Why are they pushing so hard? I can tell you why. There was a time in Egypt, it was a hard knock time for us, okay? For us, Bana Betu. Yeah, we went several times to slavery, several times. But one time, one thing was very hard. It was the Egyptian slavery. And it was a very long one. We had some other we went several other times into slavery as well. We are people that went to slavery several times. But this what happened in Egypt, this is historical. This is something that was very deep. And as it was in Egypt, as it will be now. Which means we are living almost in the same time like it was in Egypt. You know, and Tata say it won't be only like it was in Egypt. It will be also like it was in Sodom. It will be like it was in Babylon. This will be like it was in Assyria, and etc. and etc. He said this will be the last supper, the final countdown. It's the final countdown. And this will be crazy. Okay? Which means, yeah, that that all the bad things that happened before will happen to us twice more. All the things that happened to us before together will happen to us now in one time, in this circle, and everyone will see it. You can see why people laughing and the nations laughing, buying new shoes, or or Lil Nas creating new shoes with the Pentagon on it, the David Star, whatever. Okay, brothers and sisters, there is no time for laughing and joking and show yourself like you're better, whatever. And money won't save us at all. Now, brothers and sisters, no one will tell you, but we don't need vaccines. We as black people, we have Ebola, we have different kinds of sicknesses there. Okay, no one talks about it at the moment. And no one said about all the sicknesses that came to this world that we are at war. But now, because of that sickness here, coronavirus, they say that we are at war. How can it be that people say that we are at war? How can that be? I will upload this video in another channel. How can that be? They say we are at war, so they know something that we do not know. They say we are at war. Do you know what war means? If this parasite saying that they are at war, against who? Against who? We are people of that. We receive the Kimpeve. We receive the Mwanda. Boom. We have the Malekis using us very well. If we are sick, we pray to the Most High, the Most High will heal us. He made us in His image. We are almost perfect. But now our women can't give any birth, children dying. We are eating, becoming gay. we are not fast enough. We are not strong enough. We became humans. We became weak. We became very weak, according to the stories that my father say, or my grandma and what their grandmas told to them, etc. We became very weak if we see the stories of 1600, how the kingdom of Luango and all these other kingdoms in Africa was built. If you see how the construction in Egypt was, etc., the knowledge, the alien technology, weapons, etc., the science that we had on healing and etc. We pray, the Spirit comes and tells us, take this plant, take this plant, take this tree, go to this sea, and take this animal, put it together, and you can heal, you can fly, you can do whatever you want to do. We don't need white people. We don't need Chinese. We don't need Indians. Go to Psalms 83. All of them are our enemies, by the way. Makes it click? You see? So, as it was in Psalms 83, they all came together. They all came together to fight us, like it will be now again. They came together to fight the Most High's children. And the Most High's children, they say, look, Father, they're coming together to kill us. Amalek, Ammon, Edom, Ishmael, Moab, okay, etc., etc. But like they come in one way, like the Most High will beat them and they will flee in 7 ways. Now, because we have some hypocrites here. They know how to talk smooth, to show black people in movies and in football and here in USC, whatever. But behind the scene, they want to kill us. There was a conference, in the European conference, they was talking about how they can destroy the African, control them with vaccines and whatever. And there was one black woman. She could not even look at the camera. She was like, yeah. If they asked her something, she was like, yeah, we can help. Yeah, we can change. She was so ashamed because she knew that these people wants to kill us. She knew. No, these people don't want to die alone. They want to die alone. Now you see everywhere in Africa, war here, war there. War here, war there. And the weapon comes from Europe. And the people that getting those weapons are Talibans or terrorists. This is how they used to call them, terrorists, right? But terrorists, now look, with European weapons from Germany, from the United States, what kind of terrorists are this? These are well-paid terrorists. Okay, well-paid terrorists from Europe. France is in Africa. They want them to go out of Africa. They tell them to come out of Africa. But France is saying no. And what do France do? They go to Germany. They take some more militaries, forces. They bring them into Africa so that they can even control Africa even more. Everywhere in the Congo where they can find diamonds, coltan, tanzanite, okay? They put their big military forces to control the market, okay? And our people still poor, suffering, hunger, and they're talking about coronavirus. Very good to the Congolese people that they say this is the land of our forefathers. Our forefathers always saved us. We never needed something like a coronavirus vaccine or whatever. Okay? Now, like I said, we fall in spirit. If we pray, we receive the Spirit because the Spirit lives in us. If we call it, it will come and give us guidings. This is how it was. And this is how it is. And the Spirit can't lie because the Spirit always wins. The Spirit knows everything. They do not know everything. But the Spirit knows everything. The Spirit is above everything. Okay? And we know how to heal those sicknesses. We don't need it. It came from them. It started in their house. How can it be that they come to our countries and they want even to vaccine gorillas? They want to vaccinate gorillas and animals. What they used to do before, but now with the coronavirus vaccine. Brothers and sisters, do you know that people like me, we fought not from today? You will see under millions of people, maybe one, that is doing the same work, fighting for his people unto the end. One of this person was Simon Kimbangu. This Catholic, Roman Empire, Messianic people started to kill, rape, and do what they want to do with our people, teaching them slavery like it is today, teaching them lies. What happened? Simon Kimbangu stood up. He proved them wrong by waking up the deaf, healing masses of people, showing them miracles after miracles. What do? They took him and 37,000 other people, they put them into jail. 37,000 people, they put them into jail. Families, children, they don't care. And then he said, I have done all this just because I wanted to save you, black man. What we have to know is that Nzambi is coming slowly, and the enemies, they can do whatever they want to do. They have already lost. The Nzambi do not have to change everything in one day so that he lose even his own people. By the way, he's not interested how many from his people will stay alive or will stay. He can even go ahead with 5 people or with 2. This is what he always did. For him, it's very important that everything that he said comes true. I just tell you what the Spirit tells me, because this is how it is. If you want to go, if you want to understand, because many people, they are like, why do we follow the Bantu truth? Here's the answer. Okay? You want a way for salvation, true salvation? You have to find something that can give you this salvation, that can help you. That Nzambi won't say, he will say come, he will say next time come, he will maybe say 3 times comes, but then you have to go your ways and find some Buddha or someone else. This is how it works. They asked Simon Kimbangu, what did you left us, Nabi? Simon Kimbangu said, hey, I have no money to give. I have no houses in the Congo. I have no cars in the Congo. I don't have a private bank account where I used to put my gold and diamonds. No. The only thing that I will give you is the Bible. I left the Bible. With the Bible, you will catch the thief. That's why you saw the movement of Simeon Party. He preached also almost the same things, the revolutionary preaching like Simeon Kimbango did. But he couldn't go so far because, he later threw away the Bible. He said no to the Bible. I will fight the Muzungus, and like Pan-Africanists. But the Bible is spiritual. There are some secrets from our ancestors. They are very, very important things that in spirit we have to know it. You can't deny those things. You have to understand it to believe in it so that you can probably understand the Most High. The most of the people that deny the Bible, these are the most of the people, they are also pagans, Gentiles, non-believers, atheists. Okay? These Edomites, they knew how many doctors we have in Africa. They say the first people that must be vaccinated are the doctors. And then and then comes the rest. In this moment, they're vaccinating Africa like crazy. But here in Europe, no one wants to be vaccinated. How can that be? That, they themselves, they're fighting in their parliaments, because even among them, there are some people that say, we do not want the vaccine. There's some people among them that say that. And in Africa, they just come, give some people, some presidents money, and they buy the whole country, the whole people there, and everyone will receive a vaccine. That's why they killed Magufuli. They killed him. Come on. Everyone knows. But, like I said, we win this fight physically. Namakasi nangaite, nanguya nangaite, nabolingo na yo nzambe. Not with my power, but with the love of the Most High, when the time comes that Nzambi will save us. But now, let us go to this saving us. Okay. Let us understand this miracle. Now, we have people from Honduras, Cuba, Haiti, Mexico, fleeing to the United States. I mean, that happened before. We have people from Brazil going all over to the north to enter the United States, right? Or to finding better life in the north. Like you also seen people from the north, and not the United States, I mean, people that used to come from Southern America, going to Latin America, whatever. Now, in this pandemic, what we have seen is that some people used to go up and some people used to go down. Where do you go? Is it better there? Do you have a better plan for me there where you go? So people are wondering. They are wondering. Okay. This is also what you see in Africa. You know, those people that you love to live in the cities, you know. They love to live in the cities. They love to say like, yeah, we are the chosen. The city has chosen us. It's better to live in the city. If we live here, we have the better life. We can do better businesses, etc., etc., right? In the village, you have no electricity. You know, you have to go to do your own gardenings, agriculture, to catch your own fish. You have to build your own house. But here in the city, look, I have my company here, whatever. The most of the people live here in the city, modern, civilized, la 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 la. This bullshit what the white people brought us, right? In the villages, you have a lot of witchcraft. People dying in the city like fleas because of witchcraft. People dying all over Europe, America. Babylon is America. In China, everywhere in these big cities, witchcraft is everywhere. But oh no, in the villages, we have people doing witchcraft. Now, and it has begun. It is just the beginning. People, they left cars, they left houses, they left everything. They packed their things with the last money what they have. They're going by food to villages, but to living there. And this is just the beginning. All over the world, in Africa, people packing their things, going away, selling what they have, trying to go to find a better life in the villages. All this, I have told it the pastors many years ago. Prepare. Prepare. This is about to come also in Europe. A big migration. People will flee from Europe, America, whatever. All of them will try to come to Africa. For the people, Cuba, Haiti, and all the people in these Caribbeans, whatever, they go to America, losing their life, become prostitutes, die in the ways, to America. I saw people becoming priests, truck drivers becoming priests in the way to the United States. Brothers, you have to know one thing. Now today, they're fleeing to America, right? Because of lack of knowledge. If they would know the Bantus, if they would know what we preach, if they would understand that this is very important, the things that we preach, because it is from the Most High. It's not from me. It's not from you. It's not from David. It's not from Yissa'Yah. It's not from all the prophets. It was always from the Most High. So many people calling. They would know that the way is Africa. Not the United States. Not Canada. You also see many people from Africa fleeing from Africa to Mexico to go to the United States. Or people going to Turkey, Greece, to entering Europe. They getting raped, beaten, dying. Terrible things happen to them. Children with 10 years, the parents go to the house and they will never see the child again. He took his clothing and say, I will go now to find a better life. Girls, young girls, disappear. Go enter to prostitution like this, just to think, man, somewhere they can find a better life. They die hunger. They will show you, oh, Africa, this is NGO, this is ONG, This is a charity. Huh? If you know charity, okay, there are charities support Beulah, okay. We are doing something for our people. That is also the problem that Beulah, Germany had with the white guy that we had inside there. After he understood, oh man, these people are working completely different. They want to help their own people. He was like, man, this is not a normal charity. Because the charity never helped our people. There's no charity outside there that helped our people. And some of them really give money to the government, and the government won't help our people. They won't do anything. In all this time of the pandemic, they had no food. In Brazil, they do not die only because of coronavirus. They die because of hunger. Google it. They have no food. That's why they want to control when you can go to Aldi, when you can go to the shops, and they want to control it. Now, brothers and sisters, this is just the beginning. People will eat people again. You will see a mother wants to flee to another country. She saw, oh man, I have three children. I will left my children, and she will go alone to find her life. Or, hey, here, mom, dad, take my children, and the mom and dad see, man, life is going crazy, the Titanic is sinking, they will start eating the children. Hey, I don't know if people now think, what is he talking about? I am well prepared. I am well prepared. This was the 3 times I have sealed it. Okay? Saying that. Well prepared. Because Tatanzambi Amazulu is with me. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a prophet. A messenger of Tatanzambi Yamazulu. They will eat humans. Hey, did you ever hear what this Stephen Hawking said before he died? It will be good if you take his book and read it. You will see visions. Now, if these people would know who we are, everything, the whole divine powers, wind, air, earth, water, is given to us. The Bana Betu. It is given to us. Who is the Most High? People, Tanzambi, Jehovah wickedness, and everyone wants to know where Tatanzambi is. Where is he? Tatanzambi is also a human. True human, he does things. Like, it was, I think, last year, or 1.5 years ago, I have found out that, that I can not only heal, but I can also help people if they are far away. If someone is far away, because it's not, this video will not be uploaded to my, but we can try. You can tell me, Mikhael, my father, this and this. You give me the name, I pray, boop, he's healed. It is done. Done. Healed. You see? And what I always knew is that the people that are surround me in the radius, that they are always protected. This is what I know. I know how You know, people can't see us if you are in a certain place, a house, they can't see a bus, a car, because, you know, if the Most High Spirit is there, they can't see you guys and stuff. This is something normal, but the healing thing that I found that, you know, so we are growing. Of course, we will have our schools where we have the X-Men's. Beulah is not a joke. Isaiah 62:4 in the King James Bible. Read completely Isaiah 62:4. This is revolutionary. This is revolution. So Tatanzambi has his warriors. Read Amos 9 carefully. Now, you have people in the Middle East. They have also black skin somewhere in Palestine. Some people that are around the Middle East, Israel, whatever they used to call it. They have black skin and they say, we are also Jews. This land belongs to us. When Yissa'Yah, in the Bible now, according to the scriptures, when he had problems, where did he go? Did he go to Saudi Arabia? Did he go to Asia? Did he go to Russia? Or did he flee to Africa? So these people are so confused that they really believe, even in the United States and some people elsewhere, believe that they, if the apocalypse starts, that they have to flee to the Middle East. Lack of knowledge. Terrible confusion. Terrible confusion. That's why we have to read Romans 11 very carefully, where the Tanzambi said that the branches carry the trees, and the trees carries the leaves. We are the branch. Okay, we can't fall. They only can hang on us like mushrooms. Because of us, the whole world is rich. Because of us, they have all this wealth and they're living in these conditions. Now the Tanzambi will give it back to us. We do not steal. We just take that what belongs to us. And it's not even us doing the most of the things. It's the Most High himself, because the time has come. People will flee from A to Z, from Z to A. They will find no peace. People will be like, where can I go to find peace? Buy food. Did I tell you that? That the planes will be the first thing that will stop flying? When the last planes arriving to Congo, they were shut down. And no plane will go anymore to Africa or elsewhere. The next thing that will happen is goods to those first that will be in those plans. Hallelujah. The next thing that will happen is the ships. Yeah, the ships. They will use the ships to come over. This is, by the way, one of the problems that the people in the Caribbean have. Where do they want to flee, the people from the Caribbeans? They have the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean there. They can only go up and down. That's why it would be good if they would start fleeing now. What we have to know is, when the plane stops, Also, the ship won't it won't be so long that the ship also will stop. What I want to say is white people will use this opportunity to try to come with the people, with our people home. And in the same moment, Tatanzambe will also destroy many boats to enter. The place where these people will come is Soyo, there where Banza Congo is. This is the place where the people will come. From there, they will enter Angola, Congo, whatever. Like Diego Cao when he came, huh? Guinea, and he entered there to come to our countries. They will come by ships. But it will not take long, as it was before, like it used to become again. The ships also will stop. And then our people, Gentiles, whatever, they will try to enter the country by food. Storm, fire, blah, 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 war. And people will flee by food. Brothers and sisters, today all this sounds like just a story, fantasy or whatever. But very soon we will see these things happening. Of course, I live in this world, even if I do not make a part of this world. I do not even come from this world. I know who I was, I know who I will be. You know, so I'm not interested in this world. I just do my part. So now, everything that I say will also happen to me. It will come, I will see the differences, the changings. It doesn't mean that if you prophesy something bad, it will not affect you. This video is so spiritual, everyone is coming out of his rooms. But I am not afraid, I'm not scared, because I know that in all this that is happening, I do my part. I am a descendant. I'm sent to this time like you are. Now, brothers and sisters, what we have to know is there's a nice example. What happens to animals? What happens to water animals? Animals that are in water, fishes and etc. When the water started to dry. Okay, when the water started to dry, to become dry, what happens to the fishes? I will tell you. They will start following the water. When the water goes back, the fishes also started to go back. Everything goes back to Africa. The people that laughed at us, these Europeans here, Bamindele, these Indians and Arabs, we fought against all of them. My goodness. All of them wicked. You know that he's in sorcery, driving his bands, making one of the king. You know. We see, we can see. This is the Tatanzambi before something happens, he tells us. We know. It doesn't mean because we are weak, we are not so rich like they are, because we are struggling, that we do not know who these sources are. They have not, we do not have this, we don't have the same spirit, we don't have the same God, we don't have the same life like those people. Ishmael. So what's going on? They will start searching for us. He was here. It was a young man. He was here. Yeah. Where is he? And all the Bomengo, everything, what they have, what is no more important, money, wealth, everything what they have, they will give it to us. They will come with their ships from everywhere to the kingdom of Kongo to bring goods to the kings and daughters, to say, enslave ourselves. We want to be Bawumbu, slaves, your slaves. Let us in, please, let us in, accept us. They will be humble to the ground, white, blue, or whatever they are. Humble to the ground. And Europe will be wasted. Wasted houses. You will see places no one lives there. People will flee from Europe, all over Europe. They will try to flee. It's happening right now. Thank you very much. Tatanzambi Kembo.